Camden McDonald, left lane. Daphne South, the right lane. This is our Junior Dragster Shootout. Camden is 9 years old on the left side. Daphne is 11 on the right. Camden in from Kansas. Daphne from Kersey, Colorado. 12.75 the dial in for Camden. 11.45 the dial in for Daphne. Racing to the 8th mile. That's half track. That's half of 10. Red light, Daphne Souther. Moved too quick by 0.04 of a second, and Camden McDonald at 9 years old is moving along in our Junior Dragster Shootout. How about that? And then goes 12.72. Daphne goes 11.54. So Camden McDonald at 9 years old. Going rounds up here on Thunder Mountain. Jackson Melcher, left lane. Down from Minnesota at 12 years old. And Taylor McGregor from Littleton, 15-year-old. It's in the right lane. There's an 898 dial on the left, an 815 dial on the right. If you are sitting in the stands and you are like, man, people driving these cars look little. Did I just mention that's a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old? Did I mention a 9-year-old won the last pair? Jackson Melcher turns it red by 11 thousandths of a second. Taylor McGregor, 0.24 green, gets the win, goes 8.14.8 on an 8.15. You can start racing one of these cars at 6 years old in competition. At 5, you can start making test hits. If you were sitting in the stands and you are a young boy or girl, want to know how to get into NHRA Championship drag racing, like, I want to be a Camping World Series driver one day, this is the way to do it. The Junior Drag Racing League. We've rattled off the list of names all day. Mason McGahey and Chris McGahey and Leah and J.R. Todd and, that world champion. J.R. Todd's won. Oh, Sean Langdon. Who's that one that won 4? Erica Enders? Yes. All started here. Racing Juniors. Brianna Graham, the 14-year-old in the left lane, trying to go 7.95, and Andy Risner, the 13-year-old in the right lane, says, I'll take the win light. 8.03 on a 7.96. Beats an 8.09 on a 7.95 for the win. Risner was 0.25 on the lights, too. That's pretty good. Travis Reese, it looks like they got Mike St. Clair's car fired up. Wasn't sure Mike was going to make it. The 17-year-old in the left lane. Travis Reese, 10-year-old in the right lane. Travis is in from California. Mike is in from Arvada. One of them had a longer drive than the other. Can you guess who? 8.90 the dial for Travis, 8.07 the dial for Mike. Travis in the right lane, Mike in the left lane. Red light, Travis Reese. And to make that time slip even worse for Travis, who was 0.72 red, Mike St. Clair left even earlier than he was supposed to. But because he did it second, we'll get the win. 8.04 in a winning effort for Mike St. Clair. Travis Reese goes 8.91.4 in a predicted 8.90, but turned it red. And here come the Junior Streeters. Now this is cool. Michaela Stark and Blaine Stark. Junior Street's a great program if you want to get your teenager into racing full-size cars. You go out there with mom or dad, or in this case, Blaine's got grandpa riding with him. An 8th mile bracket race, street cars. These two are from Henderson. Father's a custom car designer. And I met Blaine earlier on the starting line because I think that 55 in the left lane, the wagon, is just so cool. That's like the coolest junior street car I've ever seen. Blaine's grandpa goes, yeah. You know what's even cooler about him driving it? And what's that? He goes, he can literally take the entire thing apart down to the frame and rebuild it if you wanted him to. Spends all his free time in the shop with Dad. Michaela, meanwhile, I understand, was mad that Grandpa won't ride with her. So there's like a family feud. Michaela's got a 93 Mustang in the right lane. Blaine in that 55 Chevy in the left lane. I'm 35 years old. I've never driven a 55 Chevy. Blaine's 14. He's 2 years from being able to go pick us up Starbucks. He's way cooler than me. Are you kidding me? That's not a conversation. Sitting in front of packed grandstands at Bandimere in a 55 Chevy wagon. And then he goes 0.48 on the tree. He was 0.30 something earlier and 0.48 this time. I think Blaine Stark's got a future. Call me crazy. 9.046, 72 miles per hour for Blaine. 9.17, 184 miles per hour for Michaela. That is the NHRA Junior Street Program. It is fantastic. NHRA.com. You want to learn more about the Junior Drag Racing Series, the Junior Street Series. It is the way to get your kids involved and on their way to doing this regularly. And we certainly appreciate them.